you. All right, welcome back to the Down with the Get Down podcast. We are the DWG boys. Hosting is your boy Romel
and your boy Derek.
Yo. How you living, my boy? How you living?
Good.
And unfortunately, but fortunately, we have brought back. I'll just messing with y'all. Hey, we brought back two special guests today. We got the homie Hunter.
What's up, man?
How you living, my boy?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you, man?
Hey, man, I'm chilling. I'm living the dream. That's
Living like Larry.
Living like Larry.
Living
And
like
and we brought back our favorite redhead as usual, Miss Haven. How are you living today?
Great.
She's here to get us all the views.
Get us all the views. Show them your kneecaps.
Show them your feet on Feet Finder.
Show them your
He
feet.
actually got he is not okay with that.
I've
I
denied
signed
it.
up and everything.
I shot
we,
it down.
we talked
You
about
and I
it.
did not,
Feet
and I decided to be
I'll
like,
sell
no.
on it again. It's okay. I
He ain't
got
gonna
you.
do
Because
shit.
Derek, I have my profile is ready. It's
She's
ready.
ready. She's ready to
It's
go.
already ready.
The minute I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Let me think about this. No.
It was just random conversation. He just brought it up.
I was like, I respect you. Don't respect
There's
those
nothing
others.
disrespectful about feet unless you're Muslim.
You don't even like feet like that.
Exactly. That's
So
why
that's
I
why you don't care.
I don't. It doesn't matter.
It's weird.
But before we get into all of the other things and me convincing you that Feet Finder is perfectly okay,
All right.
I brought this.
Okay. That's the
So-
that's the one we tried a week ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's from the Quartering.
Yes.
And this is the salted caramel. Shit tastes delicious. We also got the tea, but I forgot to bring it because I haven't even tried it because I don't drink tea. But Allie thinks it's good, so there's that.
You don't care about yourself.
I don't. Why do I need tea?
Tea is good for the soul.
Tea is very good for the soul. You're not Southern if you don't like tea.
This is just normal tea.
You're not a real man if you don't drink tea.
It's facts.
Let your go do Feet Finder.
You hate yourself. But nah, shout out to the Quartering. I did. He was already hyping. He was hyping the coffee up for a while. I think it did taste pretty good to me. The crazy part is it kicked in quick as shit. Cause
It does, and it's actually like all natural stuff. It's actually pretty good for you.
Yeah, I was drinking it and I felt very healthy. Yeah.
But I know you drink your coffee like black.
Yeah, I drink my
so
coffee black.
You'll have to try it like that next time.
Yeah,
because I know I put the creamer in there.
Yeah, we had the creamer that Haven. What's the creamer that we have at the house?
The peppermint flavor,
Yeah, no.
It was the caramel.
The caramel one.
the caramel macchiato one.
I think so.
Probably.
The pink, the red bottle.
The red bottle is the peppermint.
Oh, which one did you put in there?
The caramel one.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
we
only
have two
ones that
different
I-
ones.
Oh, okay, you must put the caramel one. So yeah, I tried it with that one, and it was like it tasted pretty good, but it did taste like it was nothing in it. That's why I was
It's
nervous.
probably but it's also because it's salted caramel, and then I put caramel creamer in there too.
Also, he doubled down. So the Quartering come after him. Don't come after me.
No, you fucked up.
You made it.
That's true. But needless to say, Quartering, you make some good coffee. I fuck with it.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all.
I'm gonna buy some more.
Oh yeah, I do want to try different flavors. I want to try their tea too, because if the tea hitting like the coffee with the energy wise.
Do y'all leave today?
Huh? No.
No.
We're actually staying an extra night.
Okay.
I convinced him.
She convinced me.
See, look at that. We can
Oh,
convince you to do more
I
than
think she
just
wants to see us
stay
more than
the.
Okay.
You said what?
No. I'm saying she wants to see us and be around this area more than you do. You're like,
That's crazy. She's
hell
right.
out of Memphis,
She's
bro.
right. I
I
hate
hate
you.
my home.
Facts. I come down here and a little piece of me just gets drained away. And
That's cool. I'll make you some tea
All right.
while we convince you to let her do Feet Finder.
And my toes are done, so.
See, look, even more.
She look at me.
She be prepping.
See, this is the problem.
Let her get a bag.
So let her get the bag.
I'm a feminist.
No, the problem is when they look at you and be like, "I'm doing it for us."
I never said that.
No, you said we can make us some money.
Yeah,
We're gonna put
but
it
that's
out there.
different. That's different than saying I'm do this for us.
She
and
said-
I'm gonna make us money.
No, basically she's saying I'm a broke boy and I can't do nothing.
No,
That's exactly what you're saying.
no.
That's not what that
exactly who
means.
you are.
Exactly what it means.
That's what it means to somebody who wants to be offended by it.
I'm playing before anybody thinks I'm serious.
I know.
Folks gonna be in the comment section. Damn, is he for real? Like, wow, he's
He's such a fragile man.
he's so insecure. Why don't you let her do this? Like, if she wants to get an OnlyFans, do it. Show her your tits.
Nah, we ain't gonna go on OnlyFans. Goddamn it.
All right,
We're sticking to feet. That is it.
sticking to feet. Speaking of feet, this has no correlation. But I'm gonna just say it. Do it just like this. Bear with me now, kids.
Okay.
Bear with me. All right. So last night we saw a very very controversial movie last night in the media, which was Black Adam.
Actually, that does have to do with feet. He was kicking people's asses.
He was.
Yeah.
Even when he didn't have his powers. Sorry,
Bro,
for
he
guys
didn't have
spoiled.
That man
got-
Wait, hold
that
on.
man went
We
full
can't-
mummy on
Yeah,
Hold
we
on.
can't.
Hold
We-
on.
we have to
We got to
say
do
it.
this in category.
Category.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So
Alright.
first,
Break it down.
everybody say how they felt about the movie. Don't just say you liked it or you didn't like it.
Okay.
All right. So is that how I felt about it?
Yeah, did you like it or did you not like it?
I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it.
And
I liked it.
I did too. Now, we'll talk about what we didn't like about it and then which we'll have spoilers. So, spoilers in the beginning.
Spoiler alert.
We'll let you know. Maybe. And then we'll talk about what we did like.
Yeah.
So, what did y'all not like? Spoilers, by the way.
So, wait. Actually, do you want to do it? Do you want to do it like from putting on the movie hat, like critique hat, or put it on from a fan's hat? Because I could put on from a fan hat, but I put
We
on.
can do both if you want.
Okay.
But you can go into critique and then because I feel like what you like about it is more fan related.
Okay. Well, since they are, I guess I'll let y'all go first. Ladies first. How did you feel about the movie?
The only thing that I can say that I didn't like about the movie was I just felt like some points were kind of slow, but not slow, if that makes sense. Like
Like the pacing.
the what?
Like
The pacing.
of the movie.
Oh yeah. But because you know me, I like get straight to the action like that a lot, which it did.
She said no story. Fuck it.
But
That's why she likes Dragon Ball Z.
Michael
but
Bay
as
films.
far as like everything else, I mean, it was dope. I do like how they broke up the story, like his actual story. Like it wasn't just like this is the reason, and then it went from this. Like it had like 3 different parts. I liked that a lot because I really did think that this nigga was horrible. He was an asshole. But there was actual meaning behind it. And then, just finding out that, that statue's not you, my boy. That's your son. Like, now you got to go hard.
Wow. She just dropped it. She just dropped
I
We
definitely said
spoiler
spoiler
alert.
in the beginning.
Y'all
We
said
did say
spoilers.
spoiler alert.
What we'll do is we'll put it like a little time where it's you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. It's been out for a week. You
It's
should have
been
saw
out.
it.
It says it's been out
You're
for a
gonna
week.
see
You should have
it
seen it
now.
already.
Fuck you.
You're gonna
I don't
see it
care.
already.
Yeah, by the time we drop this video, it'll be next week. So
Right.
it's been
Exactly.
it's 2
You
weeks.
have 2 weeks. If
I
you
did
haven't seen
right.
it yet, I don't care. Hunter.
All right.
Alright, no. So what I liked about it from a fan perspective is that like
It's what you didn't like first.
okay. Now, what I didn't like, I gotta say, is that there was like a bunch, probably like 20 minutes of slow-mo moments, and it kind of, like it, how like in X-Men with Quicksilver, everything would slow down whenever he would do
Yeah.
something. Like the first, like when he comes out of his crypt and shit, and like all the guys are shooting at him, he's just deflecting bullets and like puts a grenade in someone's mouth. That's some Quicksilver shit. Oh yeah, it
That shit
was.
was so funny.
but also like let's see, like I didn't mind that. What I liked that, but what I really liked regarding the movie is that like I noticed that there was like some sort of symbolism with his outfit. Because anyone who's seen like Black Adam as a character, they know that he's got the Shazam lightning bolt and a cape and all that stuff. It's really shiny.
Yeah.
No, but when he comes out of the crypt, though, he's got this dark cloak and it's like very dim, and his like and all of the gold that would be gold is like covered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And like as he goes out, and when he first meets like what's his name, the kid.
A skateboarder.
Right.
Yeah.
Skateboarding.
I don't
yeah.
know. I'll get to that in a minute.
I get
no,
to
but
go.
like what I noticed is that as the movie went on, like as he got to know the kid and the people around him, he's he straight up he murdered like everybody, like no qualms.
You're a murderer.
No doubt, but he was murdering folk. No, but as he grew more as a character,
It kept getting brighter.
Yeah, the Shazam lightning bolt started getting brighter, and eventually,
Like
like when he,
Rudolph.
like Rudolph, he led the way. But
He did.
Chosen.
He was chosen.
Now we're done.
All right.
Oh, were you
Yeah,
done?
no.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Continue.
Yeah.
Are
got
you?
more?
No, I'm not done yet.
All right.
No.
He
but
had
anyway,
the same
but
spiel.
anyway,
He was
no.
telling me this last night after we saw it, and I was like, "This is a lot."
Okay, we'll
That's
get
the
to that
same
in a
for the
minute. If it's a
podcast.
lot, we'll get to it in a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, but anyway, as his
Hold on. We'll get to it in a
He
minute.
said, "No, you're gonna let me. You're gonna like." He was like, "This. You're gonna give me my 15 minutes."
Okay.
Oh,
Go.
All right. So quick. Quick points.
come on.
All right. So rapid fire. So, what I did not like about the movie.
All right, you took too long. It's my turn.
You're right. So what I did not like about the movie, I did like when he brought the little kid with the skateboard. I liked the little boy that was in the movie. He was a good actor, but it was funny. Like kids acting is always kind of funny to me because it was like he forced it. Like he forced it, and then it was with him.
Are you talking about his son or
No, not the son.
The kid with the cape?
the
skateboard?
one this kid
Okay.
the kid with skateboard
Gotcha.
because they were just letting this little dude do everything.
Facts.
He was running through the entire movie with no adult supervision.
He wasn't running. He was on a skateboard like half the movie.
Half the movie he was on, like he was dealing with that. It wasn't big for me to nitpick and be like annoyed by it, but it was the fact that I was like, somebody stop involving him so much. It's too niggas are dying around here. People are dying left and right.
Well,
And
they're also in a whole nother country.
that is right. That is true. They were in a third world country, and like kind of like
They have
Ignoring
future
the third world
technology,
for the
so
other
it's
people
really
dying.
not third world, but
which is wild. Like how you look.
they're oppressed.
right.
Anyways,
It's DC. Everyone's
What did you
oppressed.
like about the movie?
What did I like about the movie?
Yeah.
I like the action. That was the main thing that caught me. I had no issue. Like what you didn't like, I enjoyed completely. Like
I thought it
I
was
mean, I wasn't saying I
hilarious.
didn't
Like
like.
the
I
slow-mo
wasn't
stuff?
saying that I didn't like the action. The action was dope, but I didn't like that they slowed it down so
I think
many times.
he's more so talking about the tornado chick.
No. I'm talking about the he was talking about the slow down speed, like how
When
they
he
did with
first
no,
Quicksilver.
no, but like that
No,
was
no,
for
he
everyone.
said
The
he
tornado
said
girl, yeah.
he's talking about he didn't like that they did so much slow mo. All of her scenes are slow mo when
True.
she's
But it
doing her
made
win.
sense though.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I don't
Yeah,
agree
I-
with what
yeah.
he's saying. I understand what he meant. I liked it.
No, I enjoyed that part. I enjoyed the fight scenes. I enjoyed the pacing of the fight scenes. That's what really got me from a technical standpoint. I liked what they did with the pacing of how when they're hitting, like in most action movies, it's like, oh, the camera might jump. Like, in WWE when you get hit, they kind of like the camera kind of jumps.
follows their body.
Yeah, follows the body or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, no, people were getting hit and they were just continuously just getting knocked out and thrown. And I was like, I like this.
He threw someone without letting them go and hit someone else and just dropped the arm like it was nothing.
He was throwing people into rockets, and I was like,
He caught a rocket and just kind of swiveled it back at the person, and then like when it goes back to like full speed, the guy's literally looking down the barrel of a rocket and he gets blown up. That shit was dope.
I wasn't expecting
That was
expecting
funny.
as much gore as it was in that movie. I was not expecting that.
I was not expecting that either.
Me neither. Nah.
I was, but that's only because it's Black Adam. Like he's gonna kill niggas.
He's
like
evil
he does,
Shazam.
he's not even evil. He's just him. He just does whatever he wants. He's a god. But so what I didn't like, right, is I didn't like the little skeleton dudes at the end because it looked like they just pulled a scene from The Mummy and
I think
just
that was
had
very
Dead
unnecessary.
ass.
it was unnecessary for them to even have that in there. Really, to me, it wasn't like a problem. It was just like you didn't really need to do that. I understood why, but like
Yeah.
they just didn't need to do it. The kid, I didn't like the kid.
So we can agree.
Like, no, so this is my thing, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, yes, he didn't need to be there because he was pretty useless through most of it. Like when he was like, "I'm gonna go help Black Adam," and then he just stood there and almost died.
He put on a cape. He put on a cape. He's like, not all heroes wear capes, but I do. And I'm like, bro, what have you done? Like, is it time
Like I
to-
like the relationship.
Well,
it was funny.
No,
but
their
it was like,
relationship
yeah.
was fine.
Yeah.
It's just also, I guess it might be because I've seen it twice. So it might just be me, but the audio with him talking just seems like he dubbed over what he was saying.
It
because
did look like
he
that a
sounds
little
like he's very far away when he's talking.
The
little
little
kid,
kid.
yeah.
The
He
little
was real
kid
quiet.
when he's talking, it sounds like they dubbed over his voice with him just talking. Because he doesn't sound like what he's saying is what he's saying, and he also sounds really far away. So it's probably just like an audio issue or something like that.
Yeah.
Because the other thing too is they had a few different like audio issues to me, like with Dr. Fate and Sabak. Like when they're talking, it's hard as fuck to understand what they're saying unless you're like actually just paying attention because they overlay their voice with like another voice.
Right.
Because, you know, for Dr. Fate, it's two voices. And then for Savak, it was like him and like a demonic voice. It just
The
sounded,
demonic beings that turned him into that.
yeah. So it just kind of sounds
That
weird.
dual voice
Like an echo.
overlay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
overlay
So it
on-
just kind of sounds a little weird. But like other than that, like it is what it is. I think that's probably the only things I probably didn't like. Oh, actually, I didn't like.
There's more.
It's not that I didn't like it. It was just unnecessary. The people, the Justice Society.
I was waiting on that.
Adam Smasher and the Tornado bitch.
Oh
not
my
only are
God.
they
Unnecessary.
they're unnecessary, but they're also extremely inefficient in the area that they're in because they're in a small city
Small
and
city.
he can grow. He's gonna kill people, and then she's shooting. She has tornadoes, and when she shot the
Killed so many
Destruction.
fucking.
yeah, no,
She's
when
causing
she
the
was shooting
disaster.
the pipes,
That
I was like,
seemed
how does that
weird.
not go everywhere?
I know.
She has
Well,
hella
no,
control.
because she had control when
She
she
almost
was
hit the
doing that.
kid and-
she did almost hit them, but
So-
they were in the way.
No,
Like,
no, but she
that's
had,
what
like-
that
made
little
me
kid
mad.
was in the way.
No,
like,
but
he
Get
was-
out the way.
No,
but
but
like-
what I'm saying is she had control when she was surrounding him,
Well, yeah.
but when she just shot it, she
went everywhere.
She just shot it in a.
Well, because wasn't that also like technically their first mission, anyways?
Well, yeah, but
that was their first major mission, but
that
you
was
should
really
know.
his. That was Adam
both of
Smasher.
theirs.
I was both
It
of
was
theirs.
both of
Yeah,
them.
it's
they
both
both
theirs, yeah.
like they both used their powers and trained with their powers and stuff, but
They had
they've
never done a
never
mission.
done anything like that before. And to have them go fight a god is like crazy,
No, what was crazy to
especially
me.
because Adam Smasher got his ass knocked the fuck out.
Me and you, me
No.
and you.
He said,
No,
that was the
That was
Oh,
the whole
me and
thing
you.
right
But
there.
I will say, I really fucked with Hawkman.
Oh, he was
Oh, yeah.
cool. He was
Because
cool, bro.
I the only thing I didn't like is it just seemed like he wasn't the Hawkman that they normally would use. Because like Hawkman is technically an immortal.
He's a Thanagarian. Yeah, he's a Thanagarian. You know,
Yeah, but
like
he's
an
also
alien.
like an immortal. So like he can die, but then once he dies, he gets reincarnated.
Oh yeah.
But it feels like that wasn't the case in this thing. Like it just feels like if he died, he fucking died. So that is what it is. I also didn't like that they killed Dr. Fate because they did that for no fucking reason.
Spoiler
it
alert.
didn't make
Yeah,
sense.
he coulda stayed.
It
I
did
just said
not
I don't
make
give a fuck about the
sense.
spoilers anymore. It
I
just
was
looked
sad
like he
about
was
that.
just suicidal. To me, that's just like
boy-
to
I feel
me it
free.
was.
Bro,
it was
he
just
still
like
got
he's-
stabbed.
that's it.
I was like, the way he
Well,
saw
he
that.
got-
He
yeah.
saw that in the future. But he was like, my boy was ready to go. He smiled at everything. He was like, it's cool.
and look, for all of you people that really love DC and stuff like that, Doctor Strange still gonna beat that nigga's ass. If Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate had a fight, Doctor
I
Strange
would
would
love
win.
to see that.
See,
Speaking of being nice, like Hawkman was throwing hands like a god against
Hawkman,
Hawkman was getting dragged.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
No, but he was trading pretty good.
He
No,
got
look.
heart.
Let
boy.
me just say it like this. Black Adam treated Hawkman like it was his son, right? And then once they got into the kid's bedroom, he was just like, "All right, you're an adult now," and beat that nigga's ass. He couldn't do shit. He was just like, "I'm tired of you."
I mean, almost tore his wings off.
No, that was Sabak.
Nah, that was
Oh, Sabak, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sabak almost tore his wing. Which technically in the comic books, Black Adam did rip his wing off and drop him in the city, and he fell hard as fuck. Yeah, they fight a lot in like the comics and stuff,
Yeah.
and it pretty much goes the same way. Like Hawkman can't do shit to him, but he had a heart of gold, and I rock with it,
Bro, like,
plus
no,
I
no,
like
let
him
me,
because he was my favorite character in Leverage. So
Yes.
yeah.
I mean,
Also,
good
he should
actor.
be. I would be fine with him being Black Panther.
he could.
yeah,
be
he
Black
could be a
Panther.
good Black Panther.
I was waiting for someone to say it. I was
I never
waiting.
even thought about him being Black Panther.
Yeah.
That's crazy. When I seen him, I was like, he's one of those actors. When I see him, I'm like, oh, he's a good actor.
No,
He just
it-
like
it-
one of those like he just pops up and you're like,
Yeah.
God,
You're like,
please.
God, dude. Like what she just said. No, but like I feel like it's hard because a lot of people, if Michael B. Jordan wasn't Killmonger, he'd be a real good Black Panther.
I would want him to be. I would want him to be that. But at the same time, he did a good job as Killmonger.
Oh, he was great as Killmonger.
So that's why I was like, I can't take that away from him. But
Technically, Killmonger did become Black Panther, so
they could do it.
Technically.
They could. They
well,
could.
he's fucking dead. But I mean, sure. I mean,
They could go back into the spirit realm and make some
Bring him
stuff
back.
up.
Yeah.
wish him
They
back with
could.
Shinron.
Oh wait, weren't all the
Basically.
herbs destroyed in Black Panther though?
All the herbs.
Yeah, he burned them.
Yeah, he burned them all. But it is what it is.
Movie magic. They're gonna figure something out. They're gonna
Like, oh, we have the last one right
Oh
here.
wow!
It's
Your
just
great
glowing.
grandmother just has been saving and cultivating it.
I mean-
no, it'd be Umbaku. It'd be like, yeah, so we have our own or some shit. and we
M'Baku,
tap in.
he's already a different character.
No, I'm saying that he like his tribe or whatever may have had like their own flower.
No,
No.
it was only
No,
his
there's only
tribe that
one.
had him. That's why their tribe ruled over all the other tribes, essentially, because they
I'm
were
talking
the
about
ones that
making
had it.
making something up like back in the day, the family gave them one just to like, and they kept it a secret for years and be like, on some stuff like that,
I guess.
feel
I mean,
just to make the story, just to make continuation.
Shuri's gonna be Black Panther. So
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
there's not really a point. Shuri's gonna be Black Panther, and what's her face is gonna be Ironheart, and blah blah.
We just
blah.
gonna see what happens.
Well, yeah.
I'll see it when it comes out. On
I hope they
Disney
do.
Plus.
I hope they do Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace. Justice in that movie, bro. Because they're we were talking the other day about how like they're not gonna say, oh, he died this way. I feel like they're just gonna say he's gone. And
He went to go get some milk.
They'll allude to him.
He went.
You're not my dad.
I was gonna think that they
He's-
probably were gonna say some shit like he got severely fucked up in the fight against Thanos or some shit.
But yeah, when he at the funeral though.
Yeah, but that
Well,
doesn't mean he wasn't.
but
That doesn't mean
wasn't-
that he wasn't hurt during that.
Wasn't he stabbed by one of the Black Order? I think
No, he was not. That was Vision. But I mean, I don't know. They'll probably say he jumped off of something and broke his ankle and died. I don't really know. I mean, because the thing is, I
got
don't.
twisted ankle. It's over.
I don't know how they would explain that he died.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
we were talking
That-
about
that fruit was
dude,
poison.
on
Oh, we
Leverage.
were talking about him
really?
being Leverage, being
It
Black
makes me want
Panther.
to watch Leverage.
I've
all
never
over
seen
again.
Leverage.
You should watch
So
it.
I
It's
tried to
really
actually
good.
get him to watch it, and he told me he already kind of seen it. Like he was like, "Oh, it's like one of those movies, where, not movies, those TV shows where they have this person, they have the head man that doesn't really do much." And I was like,
No, they
in
all.
my mind, I punched you through the wall.
Oh, that was that TV show.
No,
Yes.
they all do something.
Oh.
Also, wasn't the chick that they met at the end? Was she also in Leverage, or was that somebody else at the prison? The white chick.
I don't see that part. I was kind of confused.
Who was she? I was
ain't gonna
very
lie to
confused on who
you.
she was.
I don't know who the fuck she was. She was just a random.
You are a
chick.
residential person. to
I
know
gotta
these
go
things.
back.
They didn't
in.
even say her name.
doesn't
I don't-
matter.
No, it does matter. They didn't tell us
Don't you
anything.
defend him?
No, it
Look
does-
here.
Look, it matters when if they say somebody's name and I don't know, sure, you can say whatever you want. But
They didn't give us
they
any
didn't
background.
I just feel like she was just a random.
Oh, no.
Because I mean,
Or
she
probably
didn't.
they probably tried to introduce her, but you know how that goes. They end up
They just throw 'em
canceling
in.
shit.
Also, her line was stupid.
It was.
We'll take care of it. What the hell she said?
No, she said they say the gods made us, but we seem to be the ones that bury them or some shit like that.
Something
You know
like
what?
that.
You know what? I don't think that's dumb. I actually think that's a very good quote. That shit's wild because it said, say it again one more time.
What?
Say the quote again.
They said the gods made us, but we seem
We
to
bury
be the
them.
ones that bury them.
Yeah.
I kind of laughed at that, honestly.
No,
No, I liked it
no, I
because it's the
liked it
same
too.
thing. It's the same. I actually did like it because the same thing because Superman.
It happened to Superman,
It happened
right.
to Superman.
Yeah.
And they're burying
And Darkseid.
and they're burying the people that are saving them,
Right.
which is a wild
Yeah.
concept.
So Superman died by a fucking alien.
But they're not saying that
Yeah,
we are the
no,
ones
she's
killing
talking.
them.
Yes, she is.
No.
because they're putting Black Adam, who is a god, in prison.
As I said, see, weird.
She's talking about humans taking care of gods,
Yeah.
and not gods taking care of humans.
Oh,
She's
I
not,
took it completely. I took it completely on the fact of just burying them in general.
No,
Like, it's
she's
crazy
talking-
to see
she's
your
saying-
see it bury your god.
You-
No,
You
it's like
read that
think
so
of think
wrong.
of it think of it like Batman being like, I can beat a god's ass even though they say a god created us. It's just a human taking care of a god when they say gods are supposed to be the ones taking care of us.
Right. He's,
I was thinking
I
about it
think
from
that's
metaphorically.
I wasn't
thinking literally.
No, I mean technically it's
No.
metaphorically, but it's not talking about like
I-
take us like burying gods that just died.
I took it literally. I took it literally. So to the point where it's like, okay, we're seeing the guys that have been protecting us or ruling over, and like now we're seeing them vulnerable, and now that they're getting knocked out the sky, and now they're dying. This is a wild concept, and I thought that she was just basically like, well, we just got to keep on pushing, like kind of like stuff. That's how I looked at it.
I just
I
want to
looked
see
at
the
it
ending
as
with Black Adam and Superman. I just want to see how that's gonna play out.
That's a whole new movie.
Based on what you were
3
saying,
years from now.
Based on what
Right.
based on what you were saying, I took it two ways. I took it like of course metaphorically, of course, they're supposed to be the ones who create us, taking care of us and all that stuff. But they wind up, if they die, what happens to us, or we outlast them, as well as literally.
Push the mic a little bit closer.
As well as literally,
There
in that, like, because the whole world, they showed it, I think, in when Superman died, the whole world knows. And I know even though Kahndaq is separated, they still have TV, obviously. I mean, Black Adam blew one up.
Well, yeah, but they also knew that he came back, so it was. And also, they already treat him like a god, anyways, because they were treating him like Jesus. So
Basically,
He basically was Jesus.
he was
story.
passive aggressive Jesus.
he's super Jesus,
Bro, no, that was literally the Bible.
huh?
Black Adam, the movie, was basically Jesus.
No, it's
no,
not.
no, it's the story.
Moses,
No, you
Moses,
see what I'm saying?
not
No,
Jesus,
look,
Moses.
the reason that I'm gonna say that it's not is because you're gonna fall down the road that this is the reason why people don't fucking like this movie.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about that.
No, it's because people for some reason think that this equates to Christianity, and it has nothing to do with Christianity.
Yeah, nah, they're dumb. But like,
But it has
Are you
nothing
talking
to,
about the whole slavery situation?
Like in
like how the
Egypt?
whole the Egypt
Like
no,
Moses.
I was talking about Black Adam basically being a portrayal of Jesus, like not literally, but like as in like.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know what you mean.
let me find y'all.
Yeah.
All right, so walk with me now. So the reason I'm saying
I'm
that,
sitting.
so sit with me now. Think with me now. So the reason I'm saying that it correlates is because he came in as the people's champ. Jesus is the people's champ.
Because he's the Rock. He's the people's champion. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Snicker.
You gotta wait.
Who's your champ?
No, you said it, and I had to do it. Go ahead.
So Black Adam came in as the people's person. He is basically the Messiah. He came back to come save our people from being enslaved. Same thing with Jesus. Jesus came in to come save our people from being enslaved. Same thing with Moses. Came in to keep to save the Jews from being enslaved. So, but the thing is with him, he technically died. He technically died at some part of the movie when they took away his powers. It made him say, he said Shazam, he gave it up and was like, whatever. But then at the very end, it's like Jesus dying, rose again in 3 days. He rose again. It wasn't 3 days. But he rose again 5,000 years later. And he also had his moment where people didn't understand him, crucified him, broke him down, made him quit. And then he comes back even stronger. That's why it goes back to him coming from. So do you see what I'm saying?
I can see how that can be taken that way.
Like
but
obviously it's not with it's probably not the
understand.
intention, but I can
Right.
that's an analogy that I can relate it to.
I understand what you mean. It's just not that. But I understand.
yeah, like I get where you're coming from, but
I
in
do
the
understand
movie,
it, but
it
it's not
wasn't
like
that
that.
they
I know what you mean,
took.
but you're wrong.
Obviously that's not what it is. I'm not saying that's exactly what it is. I'm saying that that's a good way to like that's a
Well,
good,
yeah, like
it's
how
a
you
good
explained
analogy.
it in the beginning, like yeah, like it definitely does like kind of like make it seem that way. But when you talked about how like the people kind of like tore him down and stuff like that, it wasn't anybody that tore him down though.
well, the Justice
was-
Society.
Well,
They didn't tear
Well,
him
they
down
didn't tear
either.
him down
No,
either.
like-
He understood that he doesn't belong where he belongs at. They
Because
didn't tear him down.
It happened when he hurt the kid.
Yeah,
He was
when
trying
he
to
hurt
save
the
the kid, but
kid,
he
it-
still hurt him
Yeah.
because his anger got crazy because he was like pissed.
Yeah.
Like you was about to shoot this kid in front of me? Are you crazy? So that's why he finally like understood and got to it, and then that's why he was like, I can't, like I can't, I just hurt him, and I'm over here. It basically freaking superhero, and I actually hurt him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the
But I
kid
get what you
believed
were
him.
saying.
Yeah.
though.
Well,
kid-
it's also because the kid reminds him of his son.
Yeah,
so
that too.
There's that.
And wasn't
Right.
the mom actually the?
It looked like the same lady. It looked like
Okay.
it looked like a reincarnation.
Yeah,
Type
yeah.
That's
I,
what
I think that's part of what was meant to be portrayed, and why he was actually fond of her. Because she said, "You saved me instead of killing me along with all these people."
So that's basically like his
'Cause he looked-
family.
because he looked at her,
Yeah.
and then dipped, as opposed to just lasering her.
He was like but he did say, he said, I heard your voice. So once he heard the voice, he was like, oh, this the person that saved me. All right, cool. I'm gonna do you. I'm gonna let you slide.
Also, he understands like they weren't attacking him. So if you're not trying to attack him, he very much said, if you're not in my way, I'm not going to
True,
kill you.
true.
But
So
you also have to think about it as well, is that not just because like, oh, you woke me up or whatever, but she had the crown.
But
He
didn't
could
know
have fucked
that.
her up at any
He didn't
moment.
know that.
He didn't know that.
He didn't know
Yeah,
she
he
had the
didn't.
crown
I'm saying
until
when
later.
he found out, he still could have fucked her up.
Well,
I
I
see.
think
You
it's,
see what I'm saying?
To me, I don't
could've,
think
but
the crown was
she didn't,
that
she didn't have
important.
she wasn't threatening.
Yeah,
It'd be a
No.
difference
because I
if
think
she
to
was
me,
threatening.
I don't think the crown was that important, anyways. Because he's also fast enough to snap her neck before she could actually do anything.
well, also-
so I mean, it's really not that big of a deal.
well, also, I think that he knew that she had no intention of putting it on, or because she was carrying it, and if she had an intention to put it on, she would have already.
And
Well,
then
also
he's
you
coming
have to
from a
be from the
parent.
bloodline,
He's
too.
coming from a parent standpoint too. He
That's
didn't.
true.
Yeah, he wasn't even thinking nothing. He was like, he was a father. When they show his backstory with his son,
It'd be funny if they got together.
everything. I feel like that's gonna happen for some reason.
No, doesn't Black Adam get married in the comics?
He be having bitches.
Supposedly, I just seen someone on TikTok. Supposedly, the boy turns into the new Black Adam later, and
The
he
son?
married the son of the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like he marries her, and then the son inherits being Black Adam later on.
Because you have to give the power to that person.
yeah, you have to get the
You
power.
have to give
him.
it. Yeah, you have to give it.
That
up.
part right there. Let's just talk about that part if you don't mind. That part right there was so fucking amazing
The fact that
When
it was
he
his son.
bequeaths the
that it
power
was
to
his son, and
Oh,
his
yeah.
son relinquished his powers
To
to
save
his
his
dad,
dad.
And then got shot.
and then got fucked. I cried.
That's a superhero origin,
I cried
bro.
silently. I did.
It wasn't that silent.
No, it wasn't.
But
I'm sitting on the other end of Rommel, and I'm like,
I didn't even notice. I was focused.
no, I mean, I thought it was really cool. Like it's definitely like that's also a really good thing about this movie is most movies, like superhero movies, it's very easy to tell like all of the shit that they're gonna do in it because it's just a normal superhero movie. But it was a very nice added twist that I didn't see.
expect that.
Yeah, that was that.
I
was
didn't
a good
expect his
twist.
son to
Because
be
the other
original
thing
Black
too,
Adam.
because the other thing too is you just keep thinking that that's him.
That's
Yeah,
him.
you allow it's him.
Right.
Now,
'cause-
I guess I understood why now, even though I still don't like it, why they didn't add like hair to him. It was to make it to where you wouldn't be able to tell because neither of them had hair.
Right,
But
like-
they still should have at least added the ears. At least.
Yeah, the spiky ears
You
and
just
shit.
wanted him to have the
Yes.
spiky ears.
I just wanted him to have something that was like,
Well, they gave him the cape at the end when his whole arc came
he still just
completed.
looks like The Rock.
He looks like
The Rock is always
The Rock
like
is
The Rock.
That is true,
The
but
Rock
at least
is The
he'll-
Rock.
No, actually, if you see any of like the fan drawn stuff where they actually do it with like the ears and stuff like that,
It looks
he
really
actually looks like Black Adam. It's just he,
I guess the people. He probably. I don't know. Well, he might have thought it was corny. He probably was like, I don't want this.
Well,
on my
Or
head.
he was like,
well,
"You're not
he
putting
likes-
fake hair on my bald head."
he's had fake hair on his bald head.
I don't know. Dude.
Probably was been there, done
Hasn't
that type
been
of
there.
situation.
But again, I don't care about the hair.
Yeah.
I just wanted at least
The
the
ears.
ears. Yeah,
It might do it later in the next movie.
Yeah, I mean they might do it in the second one since he'll
because he's
be
tapping
out.
in. He's
Yeah.
tapping in more.
I feel like that he and Shazam are going to. I mean, he and Billy Batson and Shazam are going to meet up in
I was
another
just
movie
about to talk about
because
that.
because they both have they got their power from the same spot, but Billy is a lot more mature now, and it's been probably a few years, so he's a little bit older, and he has a better understanding
But I
of
didn't like
Shazam's
that one,
powers.
though. I ain't
Shazam
gonna
was
lie.
hilarious.
You didn't like Shazam?
Shazam
I didn't
was
like
hilarious.
Shazam.
I thought
funny.
Shazam was okay.
I thought it was pretty
But
Like it was not. It,
funny.
wasn't bad.
It wasn't
I
diss,
just.
but like it
Yeah.
was
Like
funny.
the only thing I didn't like about Shazam was the end, and so
When they
Yeah.
brought all the people in.
Yeah, that was kind of.
the only thing is I don't feel like they would really have that much of an interaction. There's not really a point because
He doesn't really have any type of ties to him to be.
well, it's
to
not even
care.
just that. Like the only ties that would be made is the wizard would tell him that, hey, you have to go take care of Black Adam because they still view Black Adam as somebody who is evil. But typically, like in the comic books, he typically just takes care of Kahndaq. Like that's
Right,
his
that's
home,
his home.
and that's just his little area.
That's all he cares
And if you
about.
go there, he'll fuck you up. But he typically doesn't care about what happens outside of there.
Yeah, doesn't Kahndaq get shielded by Black Adam from the rest of the world so that nobody can see it unless, of course, there are a certain strength? Because Superman figures out where it is. In the
This is my
comics.
first like interaction.
it's not-
With
it's
Black
not really
Adam.
like-
I don't know too much about Black Adam other than
Yeah.
like this movie and then like the stuff. I thought he was always a bad guy. Just
No, I mean, what ends up happening is in the beginning, he is a bad guy only because he's angry. He's angry that they chose a new champion. He's angry that that champion is a child. He's angry at the wizard and all that shit. But after like time passed, he stopped giving a fuck, and he was just like, "I'm just gonna rule over." It's like Doom, Doctor Doom. You know, Doctor Doom was evil in the beginning, and well, technically he's
He's
evil.
still evil.
He's still evil, but he really doesn't care about anybody else other than the country that he owns. The country that he owns, that's it. If you go over there, it's an act of treason and he'll kill you. But he doesn't really just go outside of there unless for whatever specific reason. So that's kind of the
like,
same
I'm over
thing with
here,
Black Adam.
y'all over there.
Yeah. I mean, he has no reason to do anything. Also, technically, he would get fucking jumped if he went to go fight Billy because, like, all of them have Shazam's powers. So,
Jumped.
it would be, he'd get jumped by them. They'd also call Superman.
Well,
That's
Superman could
crazy.
take care of Black
Nobody
Adam
calls
arguably on his own,
Superman.
but Shazam, I mean, Black Adam would give him a run for his money in the DC film universe because it's not even close in the comics. But Black Adam can hurt him with his magic, and he's almost as strong as Superman.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, they both beaten Superman before individually. So, they're also both smarter than him. So there's that.
It just depends on on what perspective they're gonna put it in because they can tap
Yeah.
into any of the comics. They can tap into him being. They can make Superman the bad guy because he came in at the very last little end cut scene, and they'd be like, "Oh, he's gonna be the misunderstood one."
That was just so stupid to me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that was just so stupid to me.
Well, it was like a show.
What, him
of,
coming
it,
into
was,
conduct?
it was like a show of force from Waller because Waller is a very deeply mistrusting person, which is why she has Task Force X and
She's
you know the
a hoe.
explosion. Yeah, she is probably the most evil person
only
that
thing-
they've
Fuck
got.
that
But
bitch.
The only thing
she
that I
sent him
don't
there as a
understand
nuclear
is-
deterrent. She sent him there as a
Yeah.
nuclear deterrent to tell him there are people who are stronger than you, or arguably as strong as you. So stay in conduct.
The only thing I don't understand is I thought she was in prison.
That's what I thought. With the ending, are you talking about?
Suicide Squad.
Not from Suicide
No.
Squad. I don't. You didn't watch Peacemaker, I don't think.
No.
She was
At the
supposed
end
to be
of
in jail.
at the end of Peacemaker, they talk about the whole Operation Butterfly and all this other shit, and she was supposed to get arrested. I thought she got arrested. I thought she was in jail. Unless this happens before that happened, then I don't
You
know.
think so?
I don't know.
It might
The way
'cause
that
I-
they portrayed it, no.
Well, there are a lot of people.
Can't be.
There are a lot of people
I
in
don't
the
know
government
because I
who-
feel like it might have happened either during or before that. It had to have happened after the Justice League movie,
Which one?
huh?
Which one?
There's only one.
No, only one.
No, I know. I'm just
Talking
asking.
about the Snyder cut or regular cut.
Right.
They're both the same.
I know.
So why are you asking?
Because I want to know which one you like.
Don't care. I don't like either. They're both trash. Anyways, it would have had to happen after that, either before or during Suicide Squad 2. So if it happened after Suicide Squad 2, that's when the shit with Peacemaker would start happening. And then this could have happened because it's in a whole nother area of the world.
Yeah, and she wasn't really in Black Adam either because they were just. That's when Homegirl was like, "Oh yeah, she sends her regards." So obviously there's a movie or thing happening during that time.
Yeah.
I just want her to be gone. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I mean like Waller's got countless people on her in her little black book in the government.
Why
that
gotta be
broken.
black?
She's been broken.
Sorry.
She's been
scared
she's
me.
been broken. She's been broken out of prison and gotten like she's like the Lex Luthor of like anti-villainy, because she's able to beat the system, get back into a position of power with no trouble.
I feel like they're gonna get along. For some reason.
Nah.
By the way,
Waller hates
her
everyone.
and Waller.
no, Waller and Black Adam. By the way, they moved.
No,
No, she
don't.
doesn't like anybody.
Waller
That's
doesn't
true.
like anybody she can't control.
Exactly.
That is true.
So
That is true.
She doesn't like anybody.
She got
no,
suits.
she likes she likes her daughter.
That's it. But the minute she defies her, the minute she's like, I
She
don't wanna do
did,
it, and it's over.
and she still
So
loves
she
her
doesn't.
daughter.
She's like, fuck, I
I
can't
mean,
hate you.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I think that out of everybody that Waller's worked with, she probably only like tolerates Deadshot because he's the only one that actively tries to listen.
I mean,
to
she
her.
honestly hates all of them, but like,
But no. What I'm saying is that she respects Deadshot.
I don't think she does.
she doesn't respect any of them.
I don't think she respects any metahuman.
Nah,
He's. I don't want to say he's a metahuman. I would say that he's just.
He's technically a metahuman.
I suppose.
Like not like with extreme powers, but like.
But he
this.
has mastery of every gun on the planet, so I imagine that.
I would
that's
love to have that.
mastery of every gun on the planet.
the master of what?
I don't think you need that. She says she would
Ramel.
love to be able to master every gun on the planet.
Every gun on the planet.
Yeah.
That's a waste of
My
power.
dad used to work at a whole gun factory.
It's a waste of a power.
Not
Oh, really?
well. Technically, she
Waste.
did say she wanted to be an assassin. So I mean,
That is true.
I think it would work
What?
out pretty.
It'll work
well.
out pretty good for you. There you go.
And then she can learn how to do. I watched Wanted the other day again, so she can learn how to do a little curve bullet.
Bro, that curve bullet was so hard back in the day just to find out later that they can't do it in real life made me upset.
You
Can't
can.
do it in real life.
They
Yeah,
can.
no,
Yes, you
they
can.
did it to Kennedy.
You can.
They did to who?
The bullet curved in midair, and that's how they got Kennedy.
I'm talking about actually throwing. There's been plenty of videos proving that you can't curve a bullet.
You
Well,
can.
yeah.
Yes, you can.
There have been many videos showing that you,
You
can.
need to.
be-
You
You
need. I
can't-
need to take you
no,
to a
There are
gun
many
show.
videos
You-
that showing that you can't.
You
Yeah.
can,
Well.
nigga. You
Dude,
can curve a
Mythbusters
bullet. Now you
is
can't
not
curve it the way they
credible.
did in the movie.
That's what I was talking about.
But you can
You
still
still curve a
curve.
bullet, yeah.
I'm
I was talking about
I'm not
specifically
talking
the
about
way they
around
do.
the whole
That's what I was
corner.
talking about. Like when they do it like that. That's what I'm talking
see,
about.
Like the most realistic thing I think they've done in the movies, as opposed to that, is when Deadshot used split point bullets to rebound off of different.
No, I'm
targets.
talking about specifically
We're not
wanted.
talking- we're talking
I'm
about
talking
the
about
movie
specifically wanted curving. That's all I'm talking about. I ain't talking about like what y'all are talking about. Y'all talking about like angularly, like
Ricochet.
shooting
No,
it.
I'm
Shooting
not
it.
sure.
I'm
That's
talking
not
about
So
what I'm
how,
Ricochet.
saying.
He's
okay,
not.
so explain both of y'all. Explain to me how you curve a bullet.
I'm just gonna take you to a gun show, man.
Yeah, like
You
you
can't
can.
explain it. Explain me how you curve a bullet.
Nigga, I've never curved a bullet. I've
No,
just seen it happen.
Exactly.
I said, how did they do it?
I would have to show you the
You'd have
video
to- you'd
because
have
I
to-
don't.
you'd have to
Yeah.
No,
look
I was
that
talking
up.
about. That's what I'm talking about. Like, was it like were they like stationary and they shot at an angle or something like that to where the
feel
wind
like-
hit it?
I feel like the only way that you could probably do that, and I don't know nothing about it, but like I would imagine that you have to adjust your gun at the minute that you fire to some degree, because
Well, yeah, that is a little bit into it, but you also got like we can explain it, but it's still technically hard to explain because for one, we've never done it before.
Right, I
Two,
feel like-
it is something that
So.
we have actually like. It's one of those like, holy shit, like.
yeah, I feel like only like
And
real
it's
experts
not.
can
It's
do
it's
it.
not something that like normal people can do.
No.
Like you
Yeah.
have to train to do that. Sort of
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
So,
Like, I would have to take you to a
You gotta
gun
be a
show
metahuman.
before
It's-
you like get all like this how you're about to be.
No, because I still think
I've seen the videos where they said no. Like,
Right.
no, because I literally
Like,
watched the video. on how
I know
to do it.
exactly what you
Yeah,
mean.
You know what I'm
but
talking about.
I know what you mean, but like they've also shown that you can do it, just like how they show that you can cut a bullet in half with a sword.
Yeah.
So I mean,
How many
all
people
of,
have died trying to prove that?
no one. They literally just
Do it.
aimed it directly at the blade, and that was it.
No, I mean like before that's a controlled circumstance. I feel like somebody.
It's about a person actually trying to do it.
Yeah.
He did.
No,
Yeah, I
I'm not
believe
saying
that.
I'm not saying in a controlled circumstance because someone obviously did it.
Somebody
way
that's
back.
unskilled.
No, I'm just saying that it obviously happened way back when, and that like then someone did it, and they're like,
I saw the video a few months ago. I know what you're talking about.
I seen a dude cut
okay.
rice
So,
in
so you know what I'm
half.
talking about.
Like he had a single grain of rice and cut that bitch in half, and I was like, all right, anything's possible now.
Yeah, I mean, all it is just a matter of training to know how to do it. So I mean, anything's possible.
All right, so next
With
time I come
popsicle.
in, I'm curving the bullet.
gotta be-
Next time I come in,
I don't trust you. With
I don't
a
trust
gun.
you with a gun, dude.
I've never shot a gun, so I wouldn't
That's
trust
why I
myself
don't
either.
trust
That'd
you
be
with
why.
a gun either.
Never been exposed. I seen a gun once, and then it was hidden from me after that. Never saw it again. I said I walked. It was literally I was like a kid. I walked into my grandma's like her closet, just being a kid, nosy and shit. I looked over. I seen a rifle. I said, "Ooh, shiny!" And then I walked away, and I said, "There's something in there." And then next thing you know, never saw it again.
That's crazy.
They hit that bitch good. I was never looking for it though.
They just probably put it up here.
They're just like, man, he can't get it.
I mean, hey, you know, it is what it is. Be
I'm
safe.
glad you brought that up because I need to text my dad and ask him where he put my rifle.
You've been looking for that rifle for a long time.
If he sold
never
it,
held a
he
gun in my
like
life.
seriously, like he owes me money. Like that's a serious thing.
What kind
that's
is it?
stuff.
Bro, like,
yeah.
Well, the one that I have at my grandparents, that one right there is just a practice rifle. It has a scope on it. I forgot the name of it, but the one that actually like the bullets are actually for real. That is in a different state right now.
Oh, okay.
bro, my man's is over here like, I've never shot a gun, and his girlfriend's like,
Because I grew up in the country.
Yeah, she's from the country. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
get all the guns. I'm gonna learn how to use all the guns. I got a gun. Take him to the gun range.
It's a
Take
big,
him to the range.
That would be so much fun.
I know. Like,
It's a big difference. I would love to go to a gun range. I would
no,
love
no,
to do
yeah.
all that stuff. Like I want to go on ATVs. I want to ride dirt
true.
bikes. I want to do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like
bro,
and
learn paintball. That shit's fun.
I've done
done
paintball. We
paintball.
did paintball.
You never asked me.
This was before you were around.
No, it was while
No,
you
wait.
were around.
He wasn't. No.
I wasn't one of the squad yet.
Yeah, no, you weren't. You were in the crew. You and Derek were real cool with each other.
It was
It was
Jake.
freshman year.
It was
Yeah,
you
yeah,
and
we were
Jake.
cool, but I wasn't,
well,
like-
it was you and Jacob celebrating your birthdays.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I ever tried to, like, if you can call it, I wanted to. My first paintball experience was really bad. I was at my cousin's farm, and I was like 5. I ran outside to tell my brothers and my cousins that dinner was ready because we had dinner over there for Thanksgiving. And I'm like, "Hey guys, dinner's ready." And I told us to come over here. And I'm at this barn, and I hear, because
Jesus, they just lit this nigga up. They just lit this man
I
up.
got hit on the leg, and I was like, I cried like a bitch.
You were 5. You deserved to cry.
Nah,
No,
be
it's
a
fine.
man.
No.
No, I will say
this.
dad
Be a man.
My dad
Yeah.
was so mad.
I hated paintball. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What?
That was so much fun.
I'm gonna tell you
Airsoft
exactly.
was fun.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why I hated paintball. I couldn't fucking see. I had to put my glasses on. They gave us goggles, and shit was foggy,
Get
and I couldn't
contacts.
see shit. I don't have contacts.
Get
Hunter.
contacts.
I didn't
I
have
would-
contacts either.
When-
had
Well,
glasses
I
on.
wore glasses with mine, so it
Mine
probably
was
just
fine.
depends on what
No,
type of mask
the
they
mask.
gave you.
It was probably the mask they gave me because
Probably.
the mask that they gave me it covered everything.
It's so
Yeah.
restricting.
And it was uncomfortable, and it was just fogged up. I couldn't see shit. And then Preston cheated and shot me in the fucking. That nigga was not supposed to be where he was at. The
Bro,
nigga cheated.
Bro, Preston literally was running up on people point blank range and shooting
and
them.
shooting them.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
No.
He had the gun in one hand, and mind you, we just had some couple casuals with us. Like all of us, we're like we never done it before, but we were like, okay, if we get hit, it's whatever. But I had 2 homegirls from church, and one had a tank top on.
Oh shit.
It was my ex.
Oh yeah.
It was like we weren't even dating yet, and I was like, he could have ruined that, and I would have never got that.
Hilarious.
Like, damn, you done fucked them
It was
opportunity, my
fucked up
guy. Like,
opportunity
damn.
on me, and then it was funny because
I would have been mad too. Like,
I was
the
sitting there.
fuck?
I was sitting there chilling. I just see this dude run over, and then he just runs up, shoots her in the face.
and let me like we were all in this undercover in this box.
Yeah.
And he ran over, shot everybody. I was in the corner and I was just looking at everybody just get shot. He didn't see me.
The person over the whole game probably just really didn't care.
I don't even know where they were.
I don't think they saw anything.
Right.
No,
and
they're
he
probably-
just
they're
he shot
probably
up
thinking this
everybody.
was funny.
The only shot I got, I think I shot him in the back of the neck. It
I
was
got
just
hit-
like
I got hit
I
once.
shot him God damn.
I just opened it, bro.
That's because you were playing with the
Paper
thing.
towels right there.
Yeah.
I'm not playing with nothing. What are you talking about?
Oh no.
You were
Y'all
trying
caught
to-
this first. Y'all caught this first live.
We're
Our
not
first-
editing up. And also, you said you weren't playing with it. I'm gonna make sure that we zoom in on every time you fucked with that bottle because I was watching you.
Put it on TikTok. Put it on TikTok.
I will.
Make a compilation.
I ain't not go viral the wrong way. He's gonna catch you fucking up.
But no, I shot him a bunch of times, but he started pissing me off, so I started like not fucking
They
about.
told
staying
us.
back.
They told the rules. They were like, you get hit once, you stand up.
Nah, fuck that.
He said, nah, I need revenge.
Actually, he really.
Rest is under you.
I actually rarely got hit, but no, people got bruised up pretty bad that
It's
night.
paintball. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
I
that.
still got the videos from when we went paintballing.
So, but it was pretty fun. I actually fucked with it.
Was
a
your
lot.
mask like this?
I thought you said you didn't like paintball.
Who?
No, I was talking about
The
that
experience.
I actually like paintball. It's that I didn't like the
Was your mask like that?
I got you.
Yeah.
It was okay. So
It was
mine,
mine was
mine, I
smaller.
adjusted mine
Mine was smaller.
Why you look like that?
because I had,
She was having fun shooting
bro.
people.
You don't understand how serious, like how I am with laser tag, where I just take off from all of y'all,
I love me some laser tag.
bro.
Bro, when I tell you
Go
she's
full
fucking
collar.
crazy. Because when we did laser tag that one day, I don't remember what the fuck I was doing, but all I did was hear her in the back just running around and shit. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Decided she was in
They
Call
say
of
no
Duty.
rolling. Here she is, rolling this shit. Like, all right.
No rolling, did backflips instead.
I didn't care because, like, dude, that's the whole like. Come on now.
No,
It's the
you're a
whole
little
thing.
you're a little too competitive because you get like the funny part is when we go back and look at the scores, and I was in first place.
Right. That was funny.
See, what's crazy is that the scoring
looked at-
part never
like-
actually bothered me. I actually just like I'm more of
You crave destruction.
yeah.
Yeah. Also, our stuff wasn't working that much either.
Yeah.
Your gear was
Because
faulty?
there's and
Yeah.
I will say there was no way.
Because there were a few times.
There was no way. That's crazy.
No, because
My aim
there
is
were
impeccable.
there were a few times that she shot me, but it didn't register. And there were a few times that I shot you, because there was one time you did not see me. I was just up there
Ding, ding,
continuously.
ding,
like,
ding, ding.
it wasn't
Tagging
working.
me, nothing.
It
It
wasn't
wasn't
working.
doing
I was getting
anything.
pissed.
Bro, and now I think about it, that shit because you were running away. You were running away from me, and I was aiming at your back, and I was
I
like,
even know you're
You
behind
were
me.
gonna
Yeah.
shoot. You were gonna shoot someone in the back.
oh yeah, for sure,
You should never hold a gun.
Absolutely. Man.
absolutely.
should-
I was trying
This
to
is
get
laser tag. I was going like I was John Wick.
Because like towards the end, I start getting tired because at that point
You're
everybody was
doing
kind of like just.
somersaults and like.
No,
like,
it's not even that. I get bored at the end of it because
Plus
everybody
the
else
thing
is
wasn't
just
working
like,
right too.
yeah, and that
And
was
it was
making
only-
me mad.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I want
It
to
was only-
gun range
it was
with
only
someone who gets
4 of us,
bored
right?
at-
Yeah, I think so.
with a gun.
It wasn't like there were a lot of people. It was only 4 of us too.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
and it was
Okay.
a smaller area. So
Which one was it? Was the one by the giant Osaka where Spence Street used to be?
We should
No,
go
we
again.
went.
No,
we
this
went.
was in
We went at
Nashville.
We should
Nashville.
go again.
We should, yeah.
it was in Nashville.
No, we got to go again. We're gonna do paintball and we're gonna do laser tag.
I don't know if you want
We
to
can
do
do
paintball
airsoft,
with me,
yeah.
babe.
I do, baby. If I could do laser tag with you, I could do paintball with you. I don't know what it is.
Sorry.
We don't know what it is.
Actually, you know
think
what?
she
Hey,
think-
hey,
Look,
so
we won't do paintball. We'll do airsoft.
yeah, we can do that too.
airsoft is
That's
what's
fun
up.
too.
We'll do airsoft.
Do airsoft.
Only because I just don't want paint to get in my hair because that's just gonna take.
This is a
while.
problem.
That's
Yeah.
why you put a thing on,
What
like
the
a
heck?
cap.
The you probably put like one of the little.
Okay. Hot.
No, you're not.
No,
Are you sure?
But
Yes, I'm
okay.
like, no, I'm so serious.
I will tell you. Though,
I had a lot of hair
Like,
that day.
sometimes
Like my hair
the
was, I
paintballs
didn't
will,
cut it
like,
yet.
break-
That was freshman year of
break
college.
through that,
I
and
didn't
the
cut my
other
hair
shit
yet.
gets
It was
all
down
over your
here.
hair.
Okay, well,
They say don't aim for the head. So if you somebody shoots you
I'ma
in the
do it.
head, beat the ass.
I'm still doing it.
Take the gloves off.
Derek
I only
Griffin
got hit
depressed
one
it,
time, and that
knocks
was because
over
I was
Mel.
already out and the person didn't see me.
Yeah. If you so Derek will be the kind of guy who shoots you in the goggles so you can't see.
If you shoot me in the face, we got to take the mask off and put the gloves on. Like, cause why? Because if I feel impact hit me and my glasses go against my nose,
That's gonna hurt.
I'm fighting. And we're gonna talk about it in the podcast next week.
Are you talking about if I shoot you in the face?
Yes, anybody.
Oh, I thought
Anybody's
you were
catching
saying
the
in general
ones.
because I'll definitely shoot you in
We
the
live
face.
together, so you shoot me in the face. You're sleeping on the couch.
I mean, we saw
Shoot
how
in
I
the
slept on the
face.
couch last time, and I was knocked out on my back. So
Nah, and I'm be in pain with this big ass red whip going across my nose.
I'll be fine.
Next time,
Mad at hell.
next time we see Will, he's just
Just sitting there. All right, guys. So I'm single now. but shit. Hey, we got what? We got a good 10 minutes left. So nobody says anything else been going on with you guys?
Hold on, I'm connecting my mic back.
That's
My
fine.
headset. It got unplugged somehow.
oh no, I got something. All right,
Randomly,
so
I
my-
just couldn't hear anybody.
so my family actually got an interview for the people who for the PR people who run Family Feud.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you fin- so are they trying to put everybody on?
Yeah, well, no. See, well, we're trying to put me, my mom, my younger sister, my older brother, and my sister-in-law. So like,
And the random black guy that's your best friend. That sounds crazy.
you're not my family, bro.
You just want to meet Steve Harvey.
You're not my family.
No, I just want to answer questions. I don't care about any of the other stuff.
I just want to
Sit
meet
in the
Steve
front
Harvey.
row. Like, no, but anyway. No, like my younger sister was like, you know what? Why not? And she decided to, write because she writes stuff for like or promotes people like artists for that's her job in Nashville. So anyway, she wrote this long, really well worded like
dissertation type thing.
dissertation. Sent it to them, and they're like, and it actually got back with her, and they're like, okay, so who do you want on your team? And she's like, okay, great. And so we decided who it was going to be, and then they wanted us to do a Zoom call with the people that they had, and they actually had the PR person. She had the name tag with her name on it, and she had us do like a mock game or a mock round. So that was pretty cool, and we will hear from them in about 3 weeks. And
Okay, that'll be cool. I gotta watch that episode.
If we are on, all y'all better be watching.
Oh yeah, I'm for sure gonna be watching.
Because if we win that $20,000, you better
Because if you answer a question wrong, I'm on your ass.
Yes.
Like if they say name an animal with 4 letters and you say alligator, my nigga, I'm recording it and I'm sending it to you.
Yes.
No, that's the thing. Even if I fuck up, even if we don't, even if we get on, there's nothing that we can lose. We've been on national television.
What's the what was the thing that Steve Harvey did? And it was like name something so and so. He was like, yes, do it. He was like, you know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
It was the one he was screaming. Somebody had said,
Oh yeah, it was.
Hold on. Can we
was,
pause real quick? So I just noticed something. If he says something and he thinks that you know what he's talking about and you tell him no, he will look directly at me.
He needs
the
other
I
confirmation.
need confirmation.
He needs confirmation.
yeah,
We've talked about this. This is Romel's biggest flaw. He needs
This
confirmation.
is Romel's viewpoint. It's this.
But I do know what you're talking
yes.
about. It was.
The thing is,
it was the.
I know somebody's gonna
So-
figure it out because if it's not you, it's gonna be you. If it's
Oh,
not
you
you-
want your third option? I
It
see.
was.
All right,
It
all
was.
right.
Name. It was like name the host that you think would win in a fist fight, and the first answer was Steve Harvey, and he was like, "Yes, you better know it."
Oh no. Okay, so like way back when Richard Dawson was the host of the show, he asked a question for Fast Money. He's like, during what month of pregnancy does a woman start showing? And someone goes, September.
I remember that.
That shit was.
Sometimes I
great.
watch like stupid answers from Family Food. No, there was. I also like the naked grandma one.
naked grandma. No, I think what? No. I think that was the screaming one.
No, that wasn't the.
No,
there's
that-
two.
no, it wasn't. There were several.
No,
Well, he has multiple.
Yeah, but no, Steve Harvey didn't scream. Steve Harvey was like
Stone face. He's like,
Naked
he
grandma.
was flabbergasted. He said, "What is something you don't want to see when breaking into somebody's house? Naked grandma."
And he was like,
that man said it with such conviction. I was like,
And the answer was up there.
nah, they said one of them was like, who's the sexiest man alive? And she was like,
Steve Harvey.
She said Steve Harvey. And then she said, he looked
And
over.
it was on the board, yeah.
and looked over at the husband. He was like, I'm sorry.
There's one episode that they cut short now because like they went on for like 40 extra minutes. But basically, name another word for mother. Someone goes, mom, and they're like, okay, it's there. Mommy. That we just okay. Mama. And then it's kept going back and forth.
Mother.
Nah,
Mamacita.
what was it? It was that one where, like in the beginning where like the one member of your family goes up there and whoever hits the button first goes on the thing. And it was the chick and she was trying to distract the dude. And she's shaking her titties in front of him. And he started
like, "Come
barking.
on."
He started barking and he was like, man, your wife is over there.
Bro, they be exposing themselves. They be no. Have y'all seen that? No. Wait. Have y'all seen the show where they get a lump sum of money every time they reveal like information about their relationship?
Nah.
The Newlywed
No.
Game.
Oh my fuck.
What is it?
So the husband goes up there and is based. No, the wife. It was a wife on the.
Chocolate.
What?
You just whispered that in my ear, and I felt very uncomfortable.
Technically, she whispered that in everybody's ear.
Everybody's here.
Okay, is she the old lady from SpongeBob? Chocolate.
Are you talking about that thing where you write something down
It's a
and
newlywed
then
game.
your partner has to write the same thing down, but they're not in the same room?
No, it's the one where the partner was in the audience, and then the other partner is sitting there, and they're basically exposing themselves. They're like
Why would you do that?
for money.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking.
Yeah.
It's the thing where you have to like lie. It's a lie detector thing. Is
Oh,
that what you're talking about?
No, that's basically it. But
But
that's not,
you know,
that's not, I know what you're talking
You know what I'm talking about. So the guy
Yeah.
was on there.
I
and
need
the-
to watch it. Thank you.
Yeah, because the wife was on there, and she was like, "How long y'all been married? Y'all happily married?" She's like, "Yes, I love him." So on things like that. And so we started getting into it. She was like, "So."
Oh no, I do know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. I do.
It was like,
It got spicy.
It was like at your wedding night, were you thinking about somebody else or something like that? And then and then it was like, do you want to answer this question for this amount of money? Like, will you answer this question? And she was like,
That show
I'm
broke
gonna answer.
so many hearts.
And she had to answer it truthfully. She couldn't
To get
lie.
the money.
She was like, do you?
That's exactly what I just told you.
Huh?
That's exactly what I just told you.
See,
I forgot about that. I
So
forgot about
it's,
that.
it's based off of a lie
Listen to
detector.
him,
forgot about
look to
that.
her.
I forgot about the lie
happened
detector.
Yeah.
again.
So I know it got canceled a long time ago.
Because
It's
obviously.
an old ass show, but it's basically like you talk to the person prior to this, and it's a lie detector. So they judge if you lied or if you told the truth. Now, when they ask you the questions, you have to answer it truthfully for the amount of money, or you can skip it and take whatever money that you already have. So when they ask you something, and they also put like your family member in front of
We
you,
would get so much money.
They make a spectacle
you get a
of ruining
meal,
families.
I think. I think
Yeah.
you get a meal. And
That
Expensive.
show is actually
The
no.
relationship was ruined.
oh no,
No,
there was
that show ain't about
You're rich,
winning
but
money.
that money going towards the divorce.
Yeah, I was gonna
There
say,
was-
that show ain't about winning money. It's about filing for divorce.
Facts.
Well,
How much
that's one
each
reason
side
why it
gets.
got canceled, is because it was causing so many problems with
It's
people.
calling somebody divorce.
But there was
Yeah.
one where it was like, do you have feelings for your ex?
that's the one I was. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
She said yes. Bro looked defeated. They brought the ex in.
They
and
sure
then,
did.
Yes.
They
And
sure
she was
did.
like, would you get with him if he wanted to? She said yes. I felt so bad for dude.
Bro, like, how much money is worth it? That's the thing you should question yourself before you go on something like that.
I think he said no to wanting to get back with her after she answered the question.
I wouldn't either. The fuck?
I mean, yeah, but like, I'm just saying.
Bro, well, let me ask you, like, what would it take for all y'all to like ditch someone? How much money?
To leave a person?
Yeah, never get back with them.
It wouldn't be a dollar amount. I wouldn't leave if and they have that strong conviction. I wouldn't leave. That's me personally.
$1 billion.
$1 billion couldn't do it.
That's a
Wait,
lot.
are we talking about like
In general.
in general?
No,
Oh.
I'm not saying.
He's like, I was like, how much would you leave? How much money would you leave for me? He's basically doing to you. The thing we're gonna find out right here on the podcast. Give you $1 billion. She gonna fuck around, take the money, and then call me back, babe. So
I spent this much money.
no, she gonna
Give
fuck
them a-
around and be like, all right, so I booked the trip for both of us. I lied to these niggas.
My only answer to you is my question is, how would you know if I get back with that person or not?
That is
I
true.
wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Okay,
know.
so then
Well, okay. Assuming that they died, like assuming that they were killed in exchange for the money.
Okay,
But you didn't know
that's
that.
extreme.
But you didn't.
Yeah.
No. But you didn't know that. But you didn't know that they were dead.
Yeah, I didn't know they were gonna get killed.
Yeah,
So
you
I
didn't
basically was like, all right, cool, choose the money, and there's no other option. And then I choose the money. Next thing you know, he just disappears. She just disappears. He's gone. That's
You
wild.
get ghosted.
so
Well,
that's a
man.
weird
That's
ass question.
that's a horrible thing. No, you got to put it like how much. Basically, you got to word it like you said the first time. How much money would it take for you
How
to
much
leave your
take for
partner?
you to leave your partner? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
said-
you didn't say they were gonna fucking die.
Yeah, when you add that part, it's like wait.
No,
Like-
because
my answer is different.
No, because y'all were.
My thing is
were
this:
going
my
on a
answer
train
is
of-
different depending on if they fucking die.
They
like,
don't- they
if
don't
it's a some
die.
amount of money, I will fucking leave you because I'll get right back with you.
Exactly.
Because you can't prove
That's
that
why I
I'm gonna
asked the
get back
question.
with that
Yeah.
person. But
We
if
gotta
they're
be
gonna
sure.
die, then I'm not gonna do that.
That's why I said. I said you would take. I said knowing you take the money and then call me right after. Hey, so I already got the trip to Cancun planned. We going to
Our
Bali.
apartment's gonna be decorated.
I'm like the apartment. Fuck that.
You
we got
already
a house.
know. My mind gets to going.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
The mansion's
buy-
already built.
Buy the yacht. Buy the cruise ship.
Buy the cruise ship.
Buy the
going
cruise ship.
crazy.
No, it's called investments.
Investments.
Nah, see,
You know,
like
crazy.
for real.
Get some land.
He asked one of those questions like that you see on TikTok where they're just like,
Multiple answers.
what you
No, wait.
what is it? Would you cheat on your girl or snitch on
wait,
your homie?
wait, no. Smash or grab.
Bro, like speaking
one,
of those, I feel like 90% of those are cap, and I've heard a couple of the ones that actually call, and they're like, "What's up?" And they're like, "Hey, you wanna,
Oh, the one where you have
whatever."
to like call your friend.
right.
or
And
whatever?
they're like, you wanna smash? And they're like,
Like, call your friend right. Call
I'm
your-
not gonna
call
lie.
your-
I think most of those for the dudes are
Fake.
true because it's funny.
no,
to
it's
me.
satisfying to hear the ones that are just like, nah.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna ask. These are questions I'm gonna leave in the comment section. Black Adam, did you like it or like it not? Smash or grab?
Cheat on your girl or
Cheat on your
snitch,
girl or
snitch on your homie.
$20.
Since cheat on your girl, snitch on your homie. Kiss or grab? Kiss or slap? Straight like that. All right. So this has been it. All right. So all that good stuff. This is the moment where the music starts playing.
It is.
But hey, y'all, we appreciate y'all coming in for a next installment of Down with the Get Down podcast. Follow us on whatever social media you guys are on. Also, like, share, subscribe, rate us 5 stars on any of those listening platforms. All those good things. We're gonna put everybody's social medias down below in our in the description. So make sure to go follow them. Follow them on Instagram, TikTok, all those good things. Blow them up.
What are you
Leave it-
doing with your life?
I don't know. It's this little thing I learned that you do during a DUI test. Somebody taught it to me, and then I just do it now.
What is this?
Was that you that taught me this?
No.
Somebody taught me this, and now it's a mental thing now. What I do when I'm like thinking.
No, see, I don't.
That and crystal ice mirrors
No, like-
from Naruto, because you taught me that shit.
What?
I just do this right here, this.
Oh.
But anyways,
Yeah.
If you're down with the Get Down, go ahead and subscribe.